Good afternoon, everyone. How the fuck are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty goddamn good. Now, right away, let's talk about the elephant in the room, okay? 4 months, no video. Everyone's angry at me. I get it. I apologize. There's been a few problems. Camera issue first. Got that fixed. Microphone that wouldn't work right. Got a new microphone. Then I discovered that I had a give a fuck problem. I couldn't find my give a fuck. I didn't remember where I left it, and I lost it. I didn't want to make videos, okay? I lost interest. But, lucky for us all, today, I have nothing else to do. No one around to fuck with me, so I've decided to make a video. Couple of topics, I think. Couple. Yes. Topic number 1. Today, Divinity did a video, and I will link the video and her channel in the Sarah Han bar below. Just so you know, if you're not subscribed to Divinity, you are missing out. Divinity's channel, fucking awesome. There's absolutely no bullshit in this woman. She fucking rules. And that's that. Sub or you're a complete and total loser, and I will kill you. Now, first topic. She did the video today about some people that showed up to one of the Occupy protests. I don't know what city it was in. I wasn't paying attention. I was doodling on the desk. I don't fucking know, but these guys show up wearing the black face mask and they start vandalizing things. And I'm not sure if they were spray painting the big A, the big Anarchy A on the sides of buildings or not. But they were identified as anarchists. This bothers the shit out of me. And I've seen this one too many times to not comment on it now. Now I'm pissed. Now I've finally had enough. I finally have to say it in a video. And I'm actually surprised that I have to say this in a video. I let it go and I let it go and I let it go. I didn't give a fuck. But then a couple months ago, something really did grab my attention. Someone on YouTube who self-identifies as an anarchist, who chooses to use that word, Fake Sagan, the smooth terrorist, whatever, I think it's the smooth terrorist now, said that riots for us anarchists, and you love it when people do that, they get to talk for you, us anarchists are like Halloween. They're like Christmas morning. They're the greatest fucking thing ever. We love to see that kind of shit. And I wanted to respond back then, but didn't have the equipment to, nor the patience, honestly, but I guess I'll comment on this now while I'm on the subject. If you self-identify as an anarchist, you need to understand what the fuck you are saying. You are saying that you believe in something. You believe in certain ideas. You believe in liberty. Liberty matters to you. You need to understand that that is what you are saying. And you don't get to fuck with somebody else's liberty for the sake of it. For the sake of itself. For the sake of liberty. You don't get to do that. When I see you dipshits running around fucking hurling bricks through a Starbucks window, I don't see anyone fighting for liberty. I mean, you're going to smash the state by vandalizing a Whole Foods market? That's what you're going to do. That's your contribution to anarchism. That's what you think it is. Could you do me a favor, if you're of that mindset, if you think this is the way that we're going to fix things, that we're going to solve problems with, we're going to restore liberty, if you think that's going to do it by fucking with somebody else's livelihood, do me a favor, don't spray paint that big A on any more buildings. Instead, just spray paint a giant douche nozzle on the side of that Blockbuster while you're outside urinating into the passenger seats of the cars in the parking lot. Whatever the fuck you're doing, spray paint a big douche nozzle on the side of the fucking building so they will know how to accurately describe the assholes who do this shit. You know, somebody in Divinity's comment section said something to the tune of, anarchism is a philosophy that deals with responsibility. This is not responsible behavior, therefore I don't think many anarchists would approve of this. And I was glad to see that comment, because anarchism is about liberty. Liberty has a lot to do with responsibility, right? The more liberated you are, the more responsible you have to be on your own for your own actions, for the way you impact the fucking world around you. That's the way this works. So to see these buffoons, these absolute morons, act like fucking idiots and claim, and have the media claim, or them self-proclaim that they're anarchists, really pisses me off. This is not who we all are. This is not what we think is fucking fun or cool, and it doesn't help the cause of liberty. So all of you who think this is okay, and this is fun, and that riots are like Halloween or Christmas morning for anarchists, go fuck yourselves. Find another moniker, right? I recommend douche nozzle. Works better. Works a lot better than anarchist. I promise. So the next topic I want to talk about, I figured I would insert myself into a bit of YouTube drama. Because, well, I haven't been on YouTube for 4 months, and that's pretty much what YouTube is. That's what makes this website for the most part. That's what occupies. That's what fills the empty space in between the serious discussions people try to have is nonsense. So I will insert myself into a bit of YouTube nonsense, mainly for my own amusement and satisfaction, right? So, Brett Keane, all this shit, again, is stirring up with Brett Keane. And it's the most amusing part of it for me, personally, is like, if you go to a Brett Keane video on the channel that he has now, what is it? You know what? I'm not even going to say the channel. I don't want to send a whole bunch of people over there to get blocked by Brett Keane, so what's the fucking point? But if you go to one of his videos now, he has a little over 1,000 subscribers, I think, last time I looked on that channel that's still up. And the last video I saw, it was posted yesterday, there are 5 comments, last time I looked, that were up and available to read. 5 comments and over 1,000 views. So Brett Keane deletes pretty much every fucking comment that comes in. The reason for this is that almost every comment that comes into a Brett Keane video is a negative comment. The reason for that is nobody trusts Brett Keane. The reason for that is because Brett Keane is a pathological liar. And he likes to call it slander. He has the audacity to call people calling him on shit he's actually done. The evidence is there. He's actually done it. He calls it slander. And so he responds to this by fucking slandering people on this half-assed website that he's created. He's got people like Coughlin on there, Rick Rendell on there. And I get it that those are people that have fucked with him and they go after him and they call him on his shit all the time. So he puts them on the website. But then he goes after people like DevShell2, who hardly give a fuck about Brett Keane, if at all. I've talked to DevShell2 on many occasions, and I can't remember really. I'm not even sure there's been a time that he said Brett Keane to me about anything. Brett Keane anything. So all of a sudden, Brett Keane's got DevShell up there, and he's giving him shit. And what's amazing to me, he's got edible napalm. All the people that call Brett on his shit, he's going to put you on his website and slander you while he talks about how you're slandering him. It's fucking amazing. Now, I bring this up because I had sent a personal message to a friend of mine about this. Now, or YouTube friend in that sense of the word. And I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to drag anyone into the drama hole that doesn't want to be down there, right? And I'm pretty sure this person does not want to be down there, so that's fine. So I sent a PM to this person. I said, look, I noticed that you're kind to Brett Keane. You're trying to, just be as nice as you can, whatever it is. But you really need to examine the company you keep. You really need to kind of figure out who you're dealing with before you start being concerned about Brett Keane's freedom, Brett Keane's rights on this website. Now, it ties into what I was talking about earlier about liberty. Liberty has a lot to do with responsibility, right? Now, when it comes to responsibility and the way Brett Keane has handled himself on this website, He's done so very recklessly, very dishonestly. He's done nothing but fuck with people the entire time he's been here and try to pretend like it didn't happen. Like it didn't fucking happen. Does he have a memory disorder? Does he think everyone's an idiot? No, he knows better. Because he's only allowing 5 people to comment on a video that fucking 500 people have watched. 5 comments get through. The reason for that is because most people know who he is, they know what he is, and they tell him that, and he deletes it, which is fine. You can delete comments on your channel if you want. But my question for everyone who thinks, everyone who might say, and I know a lot of people that might say this, what about these people flagging Brett Keane? They're flagging his videos. They're maybe, I don't know if anyone's filed the DMCA, I don't think they have, but they're flagging him and they're fucking with him. What about his channel? What about his freedom? My question to you in response to that would be, in society, we don't allow people absolute freedom. There's a limit to it, right? There's a point where we say, no, you can't do that. No, you can't rape the girl over there. No, you can't steal the money out of the fucking jar over there. No, you can't open the register and take what you want. No, you can't just cut people that rub you the wrong way, right? Now, you can argue that we're limiting the liberty of those people, but in all honesty, we are defending others from their lack of fucking responsibility. That's what we're doing. So my question is, at what point are we allowed to no longer give a fuck about a person who has a history of not giving a fuck about the rest of us on this website? How long do we have to care? How long do we have to stand up for the rights of a person who doesn't give a fuck about the rights of anyone but himself and people that are too afraid to call him on his shit? How long do we do that? Now, I know a lot of you are concerned about that. I also know that a lot of you are done doing that. You're done defending this asshole. This total asshole has done nothing but lie, DMCA, flag, everybody. So many fucking people I can't even remember anymore. He had the nerve to ask DPR Jones for help after he knows that after Brett Keane flagged my video off of my channel, DPR was the one that mirrored it. DPR was the one that said, I'll mirror your video. There was no reason for it to be flagged. And then he asks DPR in his latest video, please help me with all these flaggings. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, really. So, again, my question is, when is it okay for me not to give a fuck about the freedom of a person who's never given a fuck about anyone else's freedom of speech on this website? If they had anything negative to say about him, their freedom didn't matter anymore. It didn't matter anymore. So why does his still matter? At what point does this society, this YouTube society, make a collective decision and say, we no longer give a fuck about your rights because you've never respected the rights of any of us? When do we say that? When is that okay? I think it's okay now. He's never given a fuck about any of the shit he claims to. It's happening to him, and he wants to cry about it. I say, fuck your rights. You gave them up the moment you became careless. The moment you stopped caring about everyone else's. So fuck you, Brett Keane. Oh yeah, P.S. Just a little side note. I want to point this out. You might say, well, what's all this about Brett Keane flagging videos? Look, the only videos on this channel, on the Sarahan 06 channel, that have ever been flagged, ever, were videos about Brett Keane. That's a fact. I've never had a video flagged if it wasn't about Brett Keane. It didn't mention Brett Keane. So I guess I could expect the same for this video, right? And by the way, Brett, I don't believe that YouTube did not accept your appeal. I believe that you fucked up, accidentally deleted your channel, thought you could reopen it, and couldn't. That's what I think happened. Because when you flagged my video, and DPR Jones uploaded it to his channel, and it got a lot of views. And I never thanked you for that, Brett. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate the 10,000 extra views my video got because you got ass hurt. I appreciate that. Really do. I filed an appeal of my own, and in less than 20 hours after I filed that appeal, my video was reinstated. It was reinstated right away. All I had to do was point out to YouTube that my video was not in violation of the terms of service. And I explained how, the same way that you said in your video you did. So explain to me why I get special treatment, Brett, and you don't. I file a legitimate appeal, right? And my video is back. You file all of these mini appeals, and YouTube rejects yours. Bullshit. I challenge you to present the emails you got from YouTube rejecting your appeal. I challenge you to do it. You never will. You never will. You're a fucking liar. You're a dishonest cunt. You always have been, and you always will be. My days of giving a fuck about your rights on this website were over a long goddamn time ago. That's it. That's my rant. I'll see you guys in April of next year. Just kidding. Maybe before then. But maybe not. Peace.